Hi Aries, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-January 2023 love reading. Thanks to those of you who liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and gap spread. And the way it works is look at the past, present, and future energies between you and your main love interest. Once we get the rolled out, we'll pull some oracle cards as well for some additional insight, and that's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have contemplation. So to me, this says that you probably found yourself thinking about this person quite a bit in the past. Some of you might have even met this person through your work environment as well. That's another thing I'm picking up on with this. But yeah, at the very least, to me, this says that you might have found yourself just off doing things, but then find yourself thinking about this person quite often. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Four of Swords. So to me, this shows that when the two of you met, you may not have known this, but they might have been going through a bit of a healing process. So you might have met through mutual friends as well, right? Where they were trying to get them to get themselves back out there. So yeah, I feel like in the beginning they were comfortable with something a lot more casual because they weren't necessarily fully done with healing process in the past. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Queen of Arrows, Libra energy, and King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So seeing these two things here, I feel like this is saying you definitely have an openness and desire to connect with this person, right? But I feel like as far as communication goes, you might be open for them to initiate it, right? She's looking at the cards in that direction, and we see the arrow pointed there as well, which could point to communication as well as the birds. But I feel like this is saying that you're more hoping for them to take the lead in that regard at this time. And then with the King of Cups, we see the back turned, which to me says that for whatever reason you might be reluctant to express your feelings for this person too. So you might just be hoping for them to do all that stuff first for whatever reason. Alright, and present energy on their side, we have the Chariot. So, at least as far as positives go, the Chariot is an indicator that they most likely would actually be more action-oriented toward the connection at this time. This is actually the major arcana card for Cancer too, and we just had that full moon in Cancer recently, so maybe you guys are already experiencing this energy with the connection. But yeah, to me this looks like they have a desire to move the connection forward as well. Okay, future energy on your side, we have Tradition, which is the major arcana card for Taurus, and Four of Staves, which is actually an Aries energy. So, two cards that definitely point to a stable growth in this connection. Now, with Tradition, I always point out that with this deck in particular, that has the names Romeo and Juliet on it, so could just be one of those things where it could just be saying there might be some kind of a hurdle or obstacle for the two of you to officially get together. But with the Four of Staves energy here, combined with that, I feel like this is saying that you will actually get this off the ground. Could even be possibly pointing to a timeline, saying that as we get closer to Aries season, moving into Taurus season, you might see the connection really starting to grow into something more stable. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Lovers, so Gemini energy here. So yeah, another indicator that you guys seem to be on the same page with wanting to move this connection forward and really see it grow. So definitely pretty positive there for sure. And given that that's Gemini energy too, between that and the Chariot, I feel like this is saying, at least at this time, it looks like they're going to be more likely to be taking the lead now in the connection. All right, bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Eight of Staves. So this is indicative of a lot of communication. It's actually Sagittarius energy here. So yeah, could just be saying that maybe there's been physical distance between the two of you as well. So that could have been a bit of a hurdle for a time. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of communication, possibly through the airwaves, or if there be texting or through social media, things along those lines. But it looks like you might have been initiating a lot of communication, at least in the past. All right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Devil. So to me, this could actually be another indicator that the two of you might have met at work. And really, that could even be what I was talking about with the Romeo and Juliet, where maybe there's some kind of hurdle that might, prevent the connection from running too smoothly as far as making it more official. Could even be because you guys are in the same workplace. Maybe that's frowned upon in your workplace. But beyond that, could just be saying that this could be someone who's in the spotlight quite a bit as well. So maybe there's someone who gets a lot of attention. But it's primarily what I see with that. All right, and moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Moonlight deck here. And I did pre-shuffle this deck before we started recording. What I'm looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. Initially looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while and anything comes up, I'll just put the deck down and pull cards that way. So we'll see what comes up. Almost had one there. All right, and got one there, and next we'll see what we get from them to you. All right, so nothing's coming up. Excuse me. So what I'll do is put the deck down and give me a few seconds and we'll pull a card. All right. So on your side, we have a gesture. It says, I'm going to come sweep you away. So interesting to see this come up on your side because that seems to be more of the energy I'm seeing on their side with the Chariot and the Lovers, but for some of you, maybe you will be the ones to make the first move. And on their side, we have Taken. I'm unavailable. So interesting. Now, I feel like this is primarily pointing to the energy that we see in the past, where I was talking about how in the beginning they might have been still going through a healing process. So for the majority, I feel like this is saying that they're coming out of that with the Chariot and with the Lover's card in the future. But we'll see, right? Now, to be fair, if you combine that with the Devil card here, it could just be saying that maybe they do still have something from their past that they haven't fully let go of yet. I kind of doubt that that's the case, but we'll see what the Wisdom Oracle card adds to the mix. So same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this deck as well. But here we're just looking for one card with general information to wrap the reading up. All right, and got that one. Whoa, that one there. Let's see what you guys got. Okay, we have Blessed. There's the artwork, and the number is 22. So let's see what this has to say. Okay, the relationship message says you are moving toward a deepening of intimacy and a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. So yeah, definitely a pretty positive message there. So yeah, like I said, for the majority of you, I still feel like the original storyline is on point, but given that we do see the Taken, I'm unavailable along with this Devil energy, could just be saying that for some of you, they still need to clear another connection out of their lives, and then the connection with you can move forward, and that could even be what the element that we were talking about with the Tradition card, as far as there could be some kind of hurdle that needs to be overcome. But I don't necessarily see it as anything nefarious on their part. Maybe that they're on the way out of the connection, right? But they just haven't formally gotten out of it. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.